Welcome back to the RecklessWrenchGarage. I'm Chris, he's Chris.
And this is our CRABS race car build series. I came up with this concoction of funky pie cuts and scrap pieces that just kind of go together.
Welcome back to another episode of the Reckless Wrench Garage. On this episode, we are building a roll cage for the race car. Now, it's a very small car and not a whole lot of space, so we're going to need to get the cage real tight to the body. In order to do this, I decided just to cut everything out. Not what I originally wanted to do, but it's going to happen.
So we got the main hoop all bent up, put in place. It fits fantastically, way better than I actually anticipated, because it's been a while since I've bent some tube. Now the next thing I got to do is figure out if I'm going to do a roof hoop and A-pillar tubes, or if I'm going to do A-pillar tubes that come all the way back to the main hoop and then do a crossbar over the top of the windshield. The main thing I'm worried about right now is making sure that there's enough headroom for Chris to fit in here. We decided to ditch the back window because the backstays can't have any bends in them, so they got to be straight from the hoop back to the termination point. So we're going to go from the apex of the bend at the top and go straight back towards the strut towers. The back wall, most of it's going to end up getting cut out because the harness bar has to be back here. And if we put a harness bar in front of the wall, it's going to push it too far forward, and it's not going to give Chris enough leg room to be able to drive this thing. So we have our main hoop in place. I'm going to make an A hoop. So I will start at this end, I'll come up, follow the A pillar, and then I'll go over to the passenger side with the same one, make it its own hoop. And then I'm going to do connecting tubes from the A pillar to the B pillar. One of the issues I'm dealing with right now is our diagonal bar for the main hoop. As you can see, driver's seat is currently as far back as it's going to go. The bottom of the seat is exactly where I had it when Chris was here and he sat in it. I made some marks so I knew where it went. The problem is I don't remember how far it was leaned back, and my concern is we won't have enough headroom with him sitting straight up. So I want to be able to lean the seat back as far as possible.
Unfortunately, with the straight diagonal bar, we're not going to be able to lean the seat back far enough. So in order to fix this, I need to put a single bend in the harness bar. There's no rules against it, so it shouldn't be an issue, and we're going to make this work.